Detailing law, this is how we do it. So, this is a continuation of our super interior detailing where we remove all the germs, the bacteria, and chase out all the dirt in this vehicle. And as you can see, I'm going through every bit and removing everything. And I've intentionally slowed this bit just so you know what I'm trying to cone out of that compartment. And to my surprise, was a blue pill, half of a blue pill. Now you can you can imagine whatever it is, but I'm not gonna go to details. But it's a blue pill. Let's just leave it that way. And yeah, so these are some of the things that you will find in a in a vehicle interior. And basically, if you buy a new vehicle, before you get excited and start enjoying the vehicle, please, I'm pleading with you, personal plea, try to do this, at least this. Even if you want to leave the outside of the vehicle dirty and you don't mind, the interior is very important. So just bear that in mind. So procedure, first of all, after removing everything that you can see, I go around the vehicle and spray disinfectant, cleanser, mainly disinfectant. And as you can see, the stuff that I'm spraying in is literally turning everything sort of gray and removing the surface. Of course, I take care when I get to the electrical compartment of the um, dashboard. And basically, I ensure that I go every surface, even the seat belts. Make sure every surface is touched. I can give you a clue of one of the ingredients or one of the components of this um, liquid that I'm spraying in is our household Dettol. So you know how much Dettol removes bacteria and germs. But I can promise you, when I finish with these, you will not even smell a grain of Dettol in it. So there you go. Surface, the whole surface has been wet, if you like, with this mixture of different um, sort of liquids that will take off the germs. And you have a look at, you can see this every surface turning into gray, and look at that compartment there. It's horrible. It's turned into some kind of brownish, cloggy. So basically, yeah, shut the doors for about 5 to 10 minutes to allow the chemicals to work. And then I come and literally every surface that I've gone through, which should be every surface, including the mats and the floor and all the flooring as well. I am able to chase and go after it and literally sort of wipe off everything. That's the first step. Wipe off um, every surface, and after that is when I will then start cleansing. But it's very important for me to allow the liquid, the chemicals that I have sprayed in, to dwell, take its time to kill all these germs, these unwanted germs, before you introduce your own germs into the vehicle. If you have children, it's something that you strongly have to consider. If you're having a baby, and even if it's your regular car that you've had for some time and you're having a baby, this is the time that you will have to consider fumigating your vehicle. Look at the condition of these seats. It's a cream. Where I'm scrubbing now is cream. It's supposed to be cream, but look at it's turned brown. It's and this car, if you see it, you will accept that it's a clean car. It's not the worst I've seen, as I said. But look at that black turned into grey. So even an accepted clean car can be very dirty, as we can see right there. So there we go. It's time to do some work. I'll go over it, and even the ventilation. I go over every part. As you can see, I'm on the wheel and I'm literally scrubbing gently, because the sort of coating that this steering wheel have got is not the best. It's not built for to last. So you can look at the dirt that I'm pulling from the steering. This is not color, it's dirt. So it's detailing interior is a very notorious work. You can't stand straight. You're literally bending 3/4 of the time, scrubbing, and if you're doing it well, as I do, by the time you finish you might need a massage. It's that hard. So here I am going through every surface and literally chasing my tail, which is what I should be doing. Every bacteria that I've gone after, I should now be able to wipe it off with another level of a different kind of interior detailer that will sort of suppress the first stronger solution that I used. So there we go. Basically I go over every surface again, everywhere, every surface that you can think of, and I use different kind of tools. I use from the foam to the various brushes to ear, the stuff that you use to remove wax in your ears. And look at the color of this water here. So that water has got some disinfectants in there. So as I wash the foam and the brushes that I use, I don't reintroduce the dirt back in there, and I do that very often, and I change the water several times within the detailing. So there we go. I'm after the seats, and as you can see, I'm scrubbing my way to perfection, making sure that I'm not just going after the dirt, I'm going after the germs and the bacteria that are latching on the surface. And look at that. Look at the coloration changing, and it's how dirty it was before. The before and after of the towel. I do this several times. With this particular vehicle, I repeat the same process as scrubbing and wiping 3 times in order for me to get to the right level that is acceptable according to this particular detailing. So this is the second top of my detailing, interior detailing, and it's acceptable. It's definitely removes 95% of germs, bacteria, I would say, will come out of this vehicle by the time I finish with it. And as you can see, the towel gets cleaner as I repeat the process. It's a lot of chasing my own tail just to get that perfect surface. You can tell how clean the cream has become now. It was looking brown before, but it's gone to the right color. And it's not just that, the germs are dying as well. to go on, and that's my interior detailer that I was showing off there. And is a mixture of a couple of solutions that gives me the best result. All the methods that I'm using, I have tried and tested them for a long time. I have used them on my own vehicle, my own vans, and I know exactly what they are like. So I'm not experimenting now, I'm actually working. I like to repeat again that I put on the mask because I'm directly in vicinity of the detailer, the solution I'm using, and even though it's not harmful because I spray it and I'm within there, I don't want to be breathing it in because that could be not too good for my health. I would like to be doing this detailing for a long time to come, so I'll have to protect myself. And as you can see, I always try to wear the gloves and wear glasses and of course respiratory stuff so that my lungs are protected and I'm not inhaling something that might give me problems later on. But 100% you will not have any problem at all after I finish detailing and I hand your key back to you. The vehicle should smell fresh and bacteria free. I mean, look at the color of that cream leather coming out, popping out as it should. You know, it doesn't end there. Just go over all the pillars, all the surface and the roof, just to make sure that I'm not leaving any germs behind, making sure that all surfaces are looked after, are wiped, cleaned, and ready for the new owner to introduce their own kind of germs. And I go through all the seat belts as well. I literally roll it all out and make sure it's all cleaned before going ahead and protecting them on the next stage. So detailing law, in case you're watching me for the first time, I'm a mobile detailer based in Letchworth in Hertfordshire. But because I'm mobile, I do most of my work in London. Most of my clients are in London and around the London area. But I do have a few clients in the Hertfordshire area as well. I'm still developing it. So I will come to you. I save you so much time because you don't have to drive to the cleaner and leave your vehicle and be thinking about how, because this thing takes ages. This is not valeting. My understanding of valeting is just removing the dirt and I could be wrong, but it's totally different. This is detailing. As you can see, I'm going through every surface. I'm going through the details, every detail of this vehicle, making sure that I chase out every gem. So if you have even if this is your car, your regular car that you use already, not necessarily brand new, you ought to do this let's say once in every 6 months. If you can't do it once in every 6 months, probably once in a year. You have to cleanse your vehicle because in the summer you're opening the window and introducing whatever. In the winter the windows are closed and you're breathing in, or you give someone a lift, or you're getting cold and then the bacteria are literally staying in the vehicle and you just can't find why you can't shake off this cold. but I'm telling you, it could be because the bacteria are staying there. Just look at the color of the water, and I changed it several times. So there we go, end result of the first kind of fumigating and removing all the dirt. This is what we got. We got a plain, clean surface. You know, you're looking at a super cleaned, a deeply cleansed vehicle. And look at the color of the interior. And as you can see, that burn on that seat there tells you that one of the previous owners or someone who is with him smokes. So all this nicotine and tar latching on the surface of a vehicle. But look at the interior now as compared to before. Probably you might not see the difference that much, but look at this center console there, the armrest. You might not necessarily be looking at the difference between the cleanliness, but the germs and the bacteria that we've gone after makes a big difference, and to me it's even more important. Detailing law 07394 079904 is my contact number. If you want to contact me, I'll come to you and do a wonderful job at your doorsteps, literally. If you check me out on my Instagram page, Detailing Law UK, Detailing Law UK. So detailing, DETAILING LAW UK. You would find some of the short videos. If you've not subscribed to my channel, my YouTube channel already, please do, because I don't know, my videos are for my clients to see how much I'm working, or how to what extent I go with my madness about cleanliness of their vehicle. At the same time, it's for people who want to do it themselves. So ask me questions and I'm more than happy to let you know. I'm taking you through the interior. You know, it was all browny there, but it's all changed. So detailing law, this is how we do it. Thank you very much. Please subscribe, support my channel. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless you, and thank you in advance again for subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.